And an apparition? Sure. Take one of those. Take one of those. Welcome back to the channel today, guys. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. In today's video, we have a Grixis sacrifice deck for you today. This one is special though because we're not going to be sacrificing our own things. We're actually going to be stealing our opponent's things and sacrificing their stuff. So this one's going to be fun. Before we jump into it though and start talking about the deck and get into the gameplay footage, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers and I'd really appreciate it if you could hit that button. I think we're like 20 something away, so we're so close. We're definitely going to hit it by the end of the year. So thank you all so much for your support. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, there's some links in the description below for all of my social medias as well. The Twitch, we go live every single Wednesday, so be sure to check that out. I'd love to see you guys there. Let's go ahead and jump on into it and talk about the deck a little bit. Before I dive in and go through each card, I do want to give a quick shout out to JRR2. This is a deck that I found skimming through Twitch one night. JRR2 was running this deck, but it was like a little bit different. It had a really cool mechanic in that it ran Thassa, the god, where you can actually bounce your own creatures and they return to the battlefield, which I don't know if you guys know. I didn't know at the time, but if you claim the firstborn on a creature and then you go ahead and you use Thassa's ability to bounce that creature, it stays on your side of the field. It actually doesn't go back to your opponent on the end step. So a lot of value there, but I did have trouble with this deck in best of one. I know that deck was, had some really good best of two options in the sideboard and things like that. So I wanted to like make it more original of my, like take it and spin it in my own way, and not make it so much the same deck. And I think this one caters to best of one pretty well. We had a pretty solid run with this one. So let's go ahead and dive right in. I just wanted to give a quick shout out and credit to, JRR2. So first up, we got 3 Bloodchief Thirst just for some removal, some spot removal, some planeswalker stuff. Just some big shenanigans. Ugin, can take out an Ugin. The next 2 cards here we have are, the absolute combo of the deck. Claim the Firstborn and Village Rites. If you can get a, Claim the Firstborn and Village Rites in your opening hand together, you just steal that first creature, Village Rites it, you draw 2 cards off of it. Immediately you're going way ahead. You're gaining so much value. I know it's a 2-for-1 on the creature, but you immediately gain back 2 cards. They lose a creature. It's a win-win. So that's a very good combo right there to have early game. That's why you want 4 of both. 1 little Weaponize the Monsters and 1 Witch's Oven. This was also in the original deck. There were, I think, 2 apiece of these, but I like going down to 1 because we took out 1 apiece to throw in 2 Rankles, and I'll get to Rankle in a little bit here, but 1 Weaponized Monsters, 1 Witch's Oven. Witch's Oven obviously keeps you alive. It gets you that health and gets you value off your opponent's creatures, an easy sack outlet for those things. And Weaponizing the Monsters will obviously take your opponent's monsters and blow up maybe another monster with it, which is really nice. And then I have 2 Erebos Intervention. This is a card I've been really digging lately. It helps keep you alive if you really need that life gain, and it removes something off the battlefield for pretty cheap. But it also exiles cards from the battlefield, so you can actually do some really tricky things with this. If ECD is about to go off, you can exile your opponent's graveyard on their turn. You can do a lot of cool things with this. A lot of clean to dust in the meta. You could go and exile those from the graveyards, things like that. So Erebos Intervention, very unique, very versatile right now in the meta. And then of course 2 negates. I love running negates in most of my control decks that have blue these days. A lot of things that negate actually hits that are very important. You got those big ultimatums, you got the henges, you got cleaves, you got all these crazy things. And then Eliminate has been one of these solid cards in my control decks lately as well, because Eliminate hits a ton of Gruul, but not only Gruul, this hits Crawling Barrens, which has kind of been all over the place as well. And anytime you get into a mirror control matchup, it's really good against the Crawling Barrens, which is really awesome. And then you got the Mazemind Tome, of course, to kind of keep you in the game, keep the value going if you get stuck on you're looking for mana, or you know, whatever it may be, you got Mazemind Tome here to kind of even things out. You got Woe Strider, which is a beautiful sack outlet. It costs nothing for you to sack things. You scry off of the ability, so when you take your opponent's creatures, you sack them with the Woe Strider, you get to scry off of it, which is awesome. It also has an escape, which obviously is great for rogues. And now we're down to Rankle here. So Rankle's pretty cool. It gives you a lot of options here, but one of the options here is to sacrifice another creature. So what you do with Rankle is you want to try to, you know, maybe turn 4, get down to Akroan War, steal a creature, and in the following turn, you swing in with both Rankle and that creature, and then you sacrifice that creature with Rankle's ability, which in turn also sacrifices another creature on your opponent's side. So it's a 2-for-1, which is really nice. And then you can go ahead and make your opponent discard a card, just because, you know, we're toxic and that's what we do around here. And then we have 4 Akroan Wars, just to make sure that we always have something to steal in our hand. And then our top end is going to be Ashiok Nightmare, which is just a great Dimir card at the moment. It does a lot of really cool things. We can bounce things with it. You can obviously create creatures, and then ultimating it is just the icing on the cake. And now the land is a little bit weird. It may seem a little weird, but I've been actually digging this whole multiple triomes, even if it's not in your color thing. They act as dual lands, but they're also, you know, cycling. They have cycling, which is nice. If you get late game and you're getting flooded out, you can cycle them away, which is nice. So they're basically acting as dual lands with cycle ability. So that is the deck, and I actually ran through that a little bit faster than usual, so good on us. And I think that's it. Let's go ahead and jump into the gameplay footage, and then after the gameplay footage is over, we'll come back here and we'll wrap it up with some final thoughts. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let's get into the gameplays. Peace. All right, here we go. Today is the day that we take things from people. We're taking stuff today. That's what the deck's called, taking stuff. Let's see here. Ooh, interesting. We are up against the Yorion deck. That could be Esper Doom Foretold, which is everywhere, which is why we have this card in the deck. So I'm going to keep this. We have no black mana on Fort. Well, yes, we do. Yes, we do. Just kidding. Just kidding. Almost missed the pathway there. Mana's looking really good then. We're looking good. Got the Triome and then a red into a Tome. Then we got some black mana. Perfect. Feeling good. We can Akroan War something, which is nice. Let's find out what we're up against, though. That's what it's all about. If we're up against Doom Foretold, Erebos Intervention could be really good. We just got to hold it up until we can exile all the cards from the graveyard. This is 100%. 100%. This is a very tricky matchup for us, though. I will say that. A very tricky matchup. All right. I guess we just draw a card here. Get some card advantage. That wall does them no good with us. We don't really care about that right now. Wait, do they have a way to deal with that? Oh no, are they going Apparition here? Ah, that would suck. They play Apparition, that would really suck. Wait, okay, they're going for Mill? Interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and draw a card now. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness we took the card before they milled us. That could have been bad. Definitely need that Ashiok. Shadow the Sky goes to the bin, okay. We lose 2 decent cards. This is a solid draw because we do need to set up for ways to sack creatures for when we Akroan War. But I think we Akroan War first because we'll have the creature. We'll have the creature a little longer. We'll have it for 3 turns so we can set up the Woe Strider. The question is, do we really want to Akroan War a wall? You know, it's kind of weak. I'm gonna go for black here. We have more black devotion than we do anything. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the Woe Strider though. I think that's more important than getting the Akroan War on a wall. Lost 2 cards. This is only gonna strengthen us for Woe Strider coming back, which is nice, but it does worry me because we aren't a Yorion deck and we don't really have a tech for mill. That's an Akroan War all day long, baby. Akroan War out. No counter spells held up either. Feels good, man. Feels good. And we are just kind of letting the tome sit here, which is kind of problematic because you don't want it to be taken away or destroyed for any certain reason, but you know, it's just I would rather draw with it. And just like that, it can be taken away. They go for Woe Strider though. Interesting. It's kind of our only way to stack the Archon's Grace. That's pretty smart on their part. Got to do it now, unfortunately. I would have liked to attack with that Archon Sun Grace, but another Woe Strider, of course. We should have, you see what I should have done there is I should have sacked the goat first. Then I would have found out there was a Woe Strider on top and we would have been A-okay, but instead I did that backwards. Good news is next turn they're gonna have to attack with every creature that they have, which is gonna walk right into our Ashiok here, all of our little tokens. Let's play a land just to play around Jawari Disruption. Let's go ahead and pop a 2/3 out there, say go. No goat, chill out. I know you want to attack, I know you're savage, but relax. All right. Okay. Another one. Oh no. Man, oh man, oh man. We're gonna have to get in there and do some work now. We gotta put the pressure on because we are gonna be milled out quickly now. I can only assume too, if they're running Archon Sungrace, they're running the card where they can draw 3 Thirst to Meaning. Yeah, they're running that card 100%. Another apparition? Are you out of your mind? Okay, well, what can they take? Just a tome, right? They go for the Akroan War. No matter what, they have to let this resolve. Even if, say this card right here had negative XX and we could kill this apparition, you don't want to do it here because then you'll lose the Akroan War and then it actually won't come back as a token. So that would be a bad play. So let it resolve, unfortunately. They still attack, though. Okay. That seems very weird. I think that might have been a misplay. Don't know though. Definitely gonna +1 here because we're getting close to being able to ultimate. Let's go ahead and play our Woe Strider. That way we have a stack outlet. And we just take the apparition, right? Board state looking kind of nice right now. I have a really weird feeling they can get stuff back from the graveyard. I just don't know. I just don't know. Another tome could be good, but we don't want to be drawing too much. Let's just hold up. Yeah, I was gonna Erebos Intervention the wall, but I don't know if that's the play. We were able to ultimate our Ashiok, but there's not too many good things in there, to be honest. They're gonna go for Woe Strider here? Okay. Let's get some of these goats out of here. Did I already scry to the top? No, I didn't. Don't need that. Don't need that either. Alright, Negate's pretty good. Negate's good against like Dance of the Manse if we do actually run into it. I doubt we will. They do run a couple enchantment spells, so who knows. Alright, so first things first, we get in for our attack, see what we mill off the top. Ooh, ECD. 2 ECDs. Okay, I'm definitely taking that. Definitely taking that. So here's how we're gonna do this. We attack, get in there, sure. -7. Let's take our pick to 3 cards. Definitely taking both ECDs. And an apparition? Sure.
Tragedies are the stars of my final act.
Take one of those. Take one of those. I want to make sure I have my Negate able to play. Okay, so Negate is able to be played here if I drop an Ashiok. And I want them to just mill a card or take a card out of their hand because it could be a very important card here that we're taking out of their hand. They're down to the last 2. If we can take Yorion, that's pretty solid for us. So, end our turn. We have a Negate. and we can draw a card. So I'm feeling pretty good about where we stand here. Negate's no good. That's fine. And a scoop. Let's get it. Let's get it, baby. Good, strong start to the day. Feeling good about this deck. Ashiok's ultimate, man. Right now, Ashiok is such an overpowered card. Everyone should be running it in their Demir style decks. Game 1, absolutely bonkers. Felt pretty good, I can't lie. Felt really good. All right, so we got another hand that's, honestly, I think this is exactly the same hand we had before, right? Could be off by 1 or 2 cards, but feels pretty similar. Couple Triomes here, not bad. Those basically are just dual lands for us, but still pretty good. Got some blue here too, so we're on the way. Okay, we got creatures. We got things we can steal. Let's go, champ. This tome might sit out here for a while. I might actually just go ahead and scry with it because I'm looking at my curve right now, and we're definitely going to want to play Woe Strider into an Akroan War. So, playing Azorius Flyer, so definitely want to do that. It's going to be a while before I can draw a card. And we're probably going to need the life gain, honestly. It's probably going to be pretty clutch in this matchup because they're going to be really fast. We want to be able to get the curve on the Akroan War. So actually the Akroan, yeah, we could still do this. We can go Akroan War and then Woe Strider. Let's do that. That way we can draw a card here. See, I was thinking going Pathway here into Woe Strider and then dropping the next land that we hit, hopefully a fast land, into Akroan War. But I think the Akroan War needs to absolutely hit on curve. Otherwise we're in trouble here, so this here is going to get 2 more cost to cast. Wait, what? Spells your opponent's cast that target. Oh, okay. Okay. And this guy does what now? Spells. Okay. Creature spells flying costs 1 less to cast whenever you're flying. Just battlefield. Okay. That's fine. Is it just for the end of the turn? Yeah, just till the end of the turn. All right. We're all right. All right, see, we didn't get a fast land. You see what I'm saying? So we had to make sure that we got the Akroan War down. This is a spell that it does technically target, but it's a spell that hits the battlefield and then we gain control. Should work, right? I feel like this should work because we're not actually targeting them with the spell. We're targeting them with the ability of the card. Doesn't matter. They say no, thank you. All right, that's fine. We have another one. If we didn't, I'd be a little upset. Taking 4, that's fine. We'll get that life back, hopefully with the Mazemind Tome, but they did just highlight it, which tells me they might have a way to get rid of it. That would suck. Raspberry AZ iced tea, guys. I could guzzle this stuff, man. It's bad. It's like full of sugar, but it's better than the sodas I drink. That's how I justify it, you know? Okay, they really want me to have some red mana here. Gonna go ahead and drop the Triome. Get the Akroan War going. This one resolves. Heck yes. Heck yes. Alright, so now Rankle actually costs less. Look at that. Alright, I wonder what they're going to target here. Are they going to target their own bird here? Okay, they're going for the Akroan War. That makes sense. That makes sense. Man, we should have got the Woe Strider down. But then Woe Strider would have just got picked up, so either way, we were kind of screwed there. This is kind of not a great situation to be in at the moment. What do we need? Bloodchief's Thirst is good. Bloodchief's Thirst is not bad. We could play the Ashiok and kill the one of the flyers. That's kind of strong. That's kind of strong. Perfect. Making sure that the mana was going to tap appropriately.
Listen to my whispers and sing a horrid hymn.
Ah, that targets them, huh? Pfft. Okay, well that stinks. That stinks. We definitely did that wrong.
Your fears are
Feels bad, man. Feels bad. We forgot about the ability where this this creature here, it basically makes us spend 2 more mana to cast on a target creature that has flying. Dang, that feels so bad. Now we got a wide open Ashiok. Oh. All right, let's see if we can't get this Firstborn to go off. We can't. Nah, we can. We can, yep, we can. I thought for a second there that we were going to have to pay extra, but the apparition does not fly. I think we discard the Negate. I guess we could have discarded the Woe Strider too, but it doesn't have enough cards in the bin yet to get it back, so we need one more. Apparition down. Kind of a tricky game. I definitely could have played this a little better. Forgetting about the opponent's ability here kind of hurt, but feeling a little better now. We got a Bloodchief's Thirst that's good against the bird here. Another apparition, unreal. Okay. So let's get the Woe Strider down. Okay, do we need that? Life gain is pretty good, but we have a Woe Strider. If we draw into anything important, we could just use our Woe Strider to sack. Let's see if they block here. Hopefully they do. No blocks. Okay. I respect it. Bloodchief's Thirst. We'll see you later, bird. All right, so no more flyers coming over the top. So we're on pace with them now, so we can actually probably win this game. I would really like to find a ritual or like something that could take control of this apparition would be nice, because then we can get a 4/4, which would be really good. Having the Woe Strider out here is really nice. That cannot hit my Woe Strider, so we're good. Wait, you can? Oh, it's a 3-drop. Unreal. Why did I think that it wasn't? All right, we're gonna have to sack this, which means we're gonna take 2. Ooh, Rankle, solid. Okay, we're fine. We are A-okay. Wow, they're really gonna race us with a 2/2 power creature, huh? Definitely going discard and sacking a creature. All right, so this worked out. This worked out. It shouldn't have worked out, but it worked out. We probably should have lost this game, honestly. I feel a little sleazy winning that because we misplayed it quite a bit. Cut me some slack. That was a tough matchup. It was kind of weird. A lot of cards I don't typically see. A lot of things I had to look out for. Those, especially that one play where I took the Bloodchief's Thirst thinking I could play it and I threw my Ashiok away. But I mean, that's a testament to how good the deck is playing. So that's kind of nice. GG. All right, so we might have a powerhouse deck on our hands here, guys. I really like that Claim the Fame deck though, that J Double had on his stream. Very inspiring deck. Helped a lot with this idea. I like this hand. I really do. I don't like having 2 Erebos in it, but I'm gonna keep it. We'll use them for removal spells. We're not up against a Yori in here, which means we're not up against Doom Foretold, which is our worst matchup. So I am okay with these, I guess, just to get the life gain, get something off the battlefield. We have a Mazemind Tome too, so we can draw, so I'm not in a terrible position. I have good mana. Good mana. Plus, if we find a claim or something, this is really strong. See what our opponent wants to do here. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. I don't know if I'm going to mention this or not in this video at the beginning or not, but almost to 1,000 subscribers is kind of a big deal for us, and I really do appreciate all of you who have supported the channel thus far. And I really want to try to do something special. I'm going to do my best to try to get something together. I don't know if I alluded to it or not in the intro. You might find out in this video, maybe the next one. I'm not sure, but yeah, I think it'll be cool. And just want to say thank you. Take this moment while we're being roped pre-mulligan. Just to say thank you. All right, here we go. Back to the game. Alrighty. Ooh, we got some really good looking mana here. I can't lie. Mazemind Tome out. Are we up against mono red? That's the biggest question we got here. It's Gruul. Okay. I think we have a good matchup against Gruul. I really do. I think we got a solid matchup here with Gruul. Another land, though. We really don't need to be seeing too many of those. Erebos Intervention is an instant speed card, and we can get 2 life off of this one. So let's wait till they drop a land here, and as the land is about to trigger the landfall, we'll hit them with the Erebos Intervention. All right, here we go. Let's go with the XX. Erebos Intervention is a pretty slept on card, honestly. I really like the card. I think the versatility on it is really nice. Like that, we weren't just removing the brush fire, you know. We were also gaining life off of it, which is huge, you know. I really want to find like a claim here. Definitely not a land. Thank God we scryed. Unreal. Unreal. All right, well, at least we get to do this for 3. I'm gonna do this now, and the reason I'm gonna do this now is because our opponent could play a land and then it would trigger enough lands to play a henge. I could do the same thing I just did last time, but I'm afraid of pump spells too, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this now. But yeah, Erebos Intervention, like I was saying, is really powerful because you can get that removal off of these creatures typically for pretty cheap. Like we just got that for 3. We gained 3 life. Like that's pretty huge. I really need to find something here though. Like this Mazemind Tome has kind of not been great. I mean, it's been great because it's been pushing all these lands to the back, but unbelievable. Give me something to work with here, game. All right, they want me to lose. Savage. All right, let's just go here and cycle this. Ashiok, that's pretty good. I'll take Ashiok. You know what's really good against Ashiok, though? Questing Beast. I've got to figure out a way to deal with that questing beast, man. It is just killing me right now. And land is not the answer. What in the world is happening? Alright, we're going to go Ashiok still. I still think that's the play because we have an instant speed ritual, or Village Rites. So what we're going to do here, the idea and plan behind this is we're going to take 4 from the questing beast, which is going to deal 4 to Ashiok, keeping it alive still. So we get 1 more turn. We make the block here, and instead of actually taking the hit and just dying, we're going to play the Village Rites on it, getting the 2 cards, hopefully drawing into something useful. You can't have it all though, I guess, huh? Can't have it all. All right, they do know how their questing beast works. You'd be surprised how many people don't play the questing beast right and they swing it against our Ashiok. They're running a Akroan War too? Interesting. Interesting. Beautiful, finally some useful cards. Here we go. Akroan War looking really nice against that questing beast. Looking really nice. I'm afraid though that we didn't outpace them enough and their henge is coming out. More than likely we're gonna see a henge here. If we didn't see Embercleave, okay. Not quite. I think what we're gonna do here, do we have enough mana here to pull this off? I do think we do have enough mana. We're gonna Akroan War the questing beast. We're gonna claim the firstborn to Ooze, drop a token for the Bone Crusher Giant, and then we're gonna Village Rites on the Ooze. I think that's pretty solid. Basically, that's my entire hand. Yeah, this entire hand's gonna be played right now. But we're gonna get refilled with 2 fresh cards and a board full of creatures. So the bigger you make your Ooze, the better for me. All right, here we go. Let's do this thing. Akroan War. We'll be taking the beast. Let's see, the Claim the Firstborn. Token. Oh, how quickly this has changed. Look how quickly things have changed. I would have really liked a stack outlet there for that questing beast, but it's okay. Fresh new hand though. Brand new three cards. We got a pretty good board state now, finally. Oh, there we go. There's my sack outlet. I'm gonna go ahead and trade questing beast with them. They don't actually realize if they attack here, they don't actually realize how much that helps me because I don't have anything to sack this questing beast with anymore. So trading it is actually optimal for us. Are they going double face here? Interesting. 100% trading. 100% blocking there. Still, we've avoided the henge somehow. Thank God. I have no idea how we've avoided the henge this long. Give me another card. Rankle. Very interesting. Rankle's solid here because check this out. Ashiok pairs really well with Rankle because now we attack with the Rankle. We have a sack outlet for our creature. Actually, Claim's probably pretty good. We're going to drop the Mazemind Tome, seeing we already have one on the battlefield. Man, oh man, what a combo popping off right now. Feeling pretty solid about where we stand. Akroan War would have triggered and killed that Bone Crusher, but I still had to deal with it for one more turn. Plus, they could have Ember Cleaved it at any point, so it was going to die more than likely. But if this is an Ember Cleave, we would have been in a really bad position. So I think that was definitely the best line to take. I think we're getting roped. Here we go. Let the roping begin. They're mad because they have the Ember Cleave in hand and they were like, man, I was just about to win this game. Little did they know we were going to top deck a Rankle. GG's. They're highlighting my cards, which tells me they're still here. Obviously, they didn't DC. It took them that long to figure out to play the best card in their hand. The only card in their hand. Not only is this like the most perfect card for them to draw because it kills our Ashiok, but it also doesn't tap, which means that the Akroan War doesn't actually hurt it. Unbelievable. All right, well, we thought we won. Not quite. Not quite yet. We're getting there though, we're getting there. If this is a land off the top, we're in good shape. Nope, they're highlighting my card again. Okay, Kazandu Mammoth, that's fine. And we draw the perfect card to sack the Kazandu Mammoth with. We get a nice little scry off of the Mammoth. Nah, we'll scry. I don't want to lose the value. We could sack a creature that way, but this way is better. Definitely going to keep the Eliminate. That's pretty strong in this game. We can go, we can hit a lot of things with that. So if they drop another creature to block us with, we have Eliminate and then we win the game. So feeling pretty good. What? Don't need another one. Something to win us the game. Claim is pretty solid. Damn, they really had to draw the one removal spell. That got rid of everything on the field. Alright, well, we definitely didn't want to land either, though. Woe Strider coming back. We got lethal on board again. They are doing a good job at prolonging our victory here, though. That's for sure. Gain some life. Okay, another land. Whoop-de-doo. Whip-de-doo. Are they ever gonna top deck a land? That'd be pretty cool. Preferably one that doesn't shatter the sky on us. Alright, they say good game. Good game. We did it! They finally top decked the land. Or something unuseful, that is. GG's. Alright, the big question. Can we go 100% today? I sure hope so. Man, I've had such a busy day today. I wonder what you guys are all up to, but today, man, it's Saturday and it was so busy. I was like doing the yard work, cleaning the house. It was just, man, we need to get a maid. I don't know about you guys, but man, a maid would be very useful around our place, that's for sure. Having two of these little kids running around messing the place up, messing up the joint. This is such a good hand, kind of. We had the Mazemind Tome. Anytime I only have a 2-land hand, scares the absolute heck out of me. But with the Mazemind Tome, it works. I don't know if it works, but it kind of works. Up against rogues, it looks like. Oh boy. I was actually curious to see how this would work against rogues. I'm not exactly 100% excited to play against rogues. I never am, but it is what it is. Soaring Thought Thief, am I right? Am I right or am I right? Am I right or am I right? Super original, you know? I don't mind rogues. It's a very strong deck, so I get why people play it, but I would like to see a little originality from people sometimes, you know? All right, couple decent cards, honestly. We have Weaponizing Monsters though, so I'm not too concerned about being able to sack things. All right, go full control here. There we go. You got to go full control here because it will jump ahead and not. Okay, well, it did it anyways. I was trying to do this a stop on my main phase. Stop. Oh man, so dumb. All right, well. Oh, that's so dumb. I was trying to put a stop here so I could scry before we drew into that. I needed to hit a land, but... Alright, they negate that. That's fine. There we go. That's my own fault. I knew that was going to happen. That's happened so many times in the past. Alright, that's fine. You can have the Woe Strider because it does come back from the graveyard. Have at it. You would think going in full control there would have gave me the opportunity there to do what I wanted to do, but nope. There we go. That's a land. That is a land, and it's nice to see because we were looking a little rough around the edges there for a minute. Definitely gonna play Weaponizing Monsters here, and then we'll hold up a Negate. The Negate is definitely gonna be for the Into the Story because they have all these cards here. Do I care? Not really. I have Woe Strider, so I'm gonna hold this Negate up. We gotta make sure we hit our land drop again, so I'm definitely gonna put that Scry stop there again. If we can stop an Into the Story here, that'd be huge. Okay. There's the pump. Just gain that life though. Man, if I would have made that scry happen before too, we probably would have been in a worse position because I saw what came off the top was a Mazemind Tome. So we probably would have been in actually a worse position than we are now, which is kind of funny. All right, so I really want to hold up my Negate again, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's really strong here because if that's an Into the Story, they basically get to refill their hand. But if we don't do this now, we're just going to take a pounding this turn. Man, oh man, what do we do, guys? What do we do? I'm sending it. I'm sending it. No Into the Story, please. I'd honestly, thank you. Okay, I was just gonna say I'd rather it be Drowned in the Loch than an Into the Story, because it at least opens us up now to the possibility of them top decking lands and then allowing us to play now. So we have options from the graveyard, which is great. Okay, here we go. Oh wow, they hit all my Woe Striders, huh? Really? Another Drown in the Loch, maybe? It's something instant speed. I guess they have priority though with that Merfolk Wind Robber. Yeah, I think that's the priority we're missing here. Okay, that's fine. 100% taking the Thought Thief here. Went from taking, what was that? 2, 4, 6 damage a turn to 1. I'll definitely take that all day. All right, opponent's attack step. They're definitely coming in for 1. They're trying to be aggressive here. I don't blame them. All right, more land, thank goodness. All right, now try to go for maybe let's just go for the Woe Strider in hand. That way we have enough mana for a negate. I would like to eat up my own graveyard here because it pumps their, you know, their power if my graveyard is full. But I think Woe Strider's good here. Ooh, we hit a Zareth Sand. We got to be aware of that. I forgot about Zareth Sand. I don't know how I forgot about it, but I forgot about it. All right, we're gonna hold up the Village Rites with the negate. See what they end up doing here. They're highlighting the Akroan War. I don't think they have anything that can get rid of that, but you never know. Okay. Man, we just gotta stop that Into the Story, and I think we pretty much got this W. Okay, I am happy to make some blocks here. Happy to make those blocks. And then we'll scry here. Swamp, not bad. 3, 4, 5. I have enough mana that'll play my Woe Strider from graveyard. I don't think I need another land. See what they do. My turn? Okay. Soaring Thought Thief gone. Some red mana, we could honestly use that. And then Woe Strider. It just doesn't allow us to hold up our negate, which really kind of stinks, but feeling pretty good though about where we sit right now. Opponent's down to 2 cards in hand, which honestly in rogue decks terrifies me. They have so many ways to just rejuice their deck up, but I don't know. I don't know. This is a kind of a funky rogues deck because I've never actually seen people run the expert in there. So I don't know. They could be on some weird stuff. At any point, we can exile cards from our graveyard, which is nice to kind of depump their creatures. Oh, they got an Agadium's Awakening. Are you kidding me? See, that's what I'm talking about. They have so many spells that are just bonkers. This one right here being one of them. So they can get back what? A Thought Thief, an Enforcer, a Zareth Sand. Unreal. Seeing this right here would have been so good if I would have held it up for this moment. So good. Okay. Dang, man, we would have had such a sick play if I would have held that Erebos up. I didn't even think of the Agadium's Awakening, but still, how do you play around that? You know what I'm saying? Like you can't not play your Woe Strider there. Never mind. I'll save this to chump block, so. Another Woe Strider maybe, but then we lose our negate again. I'm actually just gonna pass the turn here. I think Erebos being available and negate is good. Now that we know that they're going to be playing at Agadeem's Awakening. Shoot. That Thought Thief is so annoying. All right, well, we take it one time. We'll take the Thought Thief one time, and then we'll kill it on the end step if it's okay. They do give us the option, so let's go ahead and kill it. Let's do 3, 4, 5. Let's see what they got. If it's a counter spell, that sucks, but it is a counter spell. Wow. Okay. Okay. Ooh, that's good. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that for sure. Let's do this. And then we got a negate held open. Beautiful. You get in, you get in. Enforcer down. We get to scry. Okay, no land. Oh, the Thought Thief though is gonna go right over the top. Unreal. That scry did not matter. All right, negate's still not good yet. Are they gonna race us here with the 2? Okay, they're gonna race us for damage, which seems a little bit not like the play. Let's see what we hit here. We really need to hit something pretty good. Another claim would be nice. Ooh, Akroan, just as good. Just as good. Three, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we don't have enough mana to play this and our Woe Strider. That's okay though. They sack their Wind Robber. I wasn't gonna take that, so definitely was gonna take the Thought Thief. That's for sure. I guess they were probably hoping to draw into a counterspell more than likely. Still have the negate, which is great. Negate's going to be probably the winning card here, to be honest. We're going to kill their expert here. They're going to have to block that for sure. And then the Thought Thief we can get in for some damage. And we even have a body to block with right now if they have some instant speed stuff. And then we could block sack. Unless it's a flyer, of course. Unless it's the best flyer they could pull. Perfect. All right, we win. We win. They still attack. What in the world? They realize they lose if they attack, right? Apparently they don't realize. And GG. I don't know. I don't know why they attacked there. They could have blocked for sure, but I don't know. Who knows? GG's. Feeling pretty good about the deck though, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. We're gonna go ahead and break this sucker down. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. I know I did. This deck was a blast to play. The original deck is also really great. Shout out again to JRR2. It was a great deck. I really enjoyed it. I liked tweaking it a little bit as well. It was a lot of fun. I don't think right now at the very moment I have anything negative to say about it. I think it works pretty well. I think that the Erebos intervention is really fun, but could be cut for something else a little bit more, synergistic to the deck. Even Ashiok isn't very synergistic, but still, I love Ashiok as a big top end as a backup plan if our sack outlets aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing. Ashiok's a good way to end the game as well. Excuse me. Yeah, so I think if you guys want to go ahead, obviously, as always, I would love to hear your comments down below. Let me know what you guys thought of the deck, if you guys tried it, if you liked it. If you have any ideas that would make it better, please down below let me know. I would love to hear your thoughts. We're all just trying to get better here, including myself, so I do appreciate it. And for those of you who've made it this far in the video, I just want to give you guys a special shout out and a thank you. You guys always help the algorithm. If you watch the video through this long, my average view duration goes up, which then puts the video out for more people. So thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate it. It means the world to me. And if you're here right now and you're a real one, I just want to let you guys know we are coming up on that 1,000 subscriber mark. After this video posts, the following video should be, hopefully, fingers crossed, a celebration video for the 1,000 subscribers, And I do have a little bit of a surprise. For those of you who stayed this long, I guess I'll give you a little sneak peek here. Let me see here. We're gonna be doing not sure how I'm gonna do it yet, so don't hold me to how this is gonna go down. But I did go out and I bought a little Zendikar, what's it called? Zendikar Rising bundle. It has 10 draft boosters. So I'm gonna be hopefully giving that away to one of you guys who are, you know, very supportive on the channel. So thank you so much. And stay tuned for that. If you want more info, I think I'm going to give the Discord a heads up beforehand on how that's going to go down. So thank you guys so much. Really do appreciate you. And we'll catch you on the next video. Peace.